This one's a low even black result, and it's the same result that it was about a minute and a half before. Number 4, repetition. It's always nice to do it twice. Repeat one 5, repeat one 4 already. Goodness gracious me. Brian 14. Goodness knows what happened to Brian 14. He may, he may be anywhere money by now. About 9 years ago, he used to email us in all the time. Brian 14. Like to repeater. Nothing straighter than a repeater. Brian 14. That was a long time ago. And we've seen a few faces come and go in those days, including me. I've come and gone, and come back, and gone, and come back, and gone, and come back. But this is my last retirement. Yeah, no more retirements after this one. Properly retired as of 10 o'clock this evening. And it's my coup de grace. 10 p.m. for you lovely people. Right, spin time for you from 4 could be a 3-peater. Right, so place for the board to find a home, this time number 14 for us. 14, the number d'amour, as some people say, number 14. So yes, other people are saying it's less than 2 million spins that have been made live on our London gaming floor. Of course, if you add in all the other stuff, like goodness gracious me, like the rapid roulette and like the room with the lovely carpet and the baccarat and all the different hands that we've played of the different games. Goodness me, how many events have we had for you? But yeah, main studio roulette, I'll be saying over 2 million. I'm going to say over 2 million, maybe. I could be wrong. How many years of 750 spins have we had? I haven't missed any days, have we? Hardly missed a day. I'm thinking I could say over 2 million. I wonder how many spins Brad's done of those. He must have done 100,000. Must have done 100,000 of those. Here comes your spin, here comes your win from 14. No players. Very fitting that on a Sunday we get a big red 36. Big John's. He was the first person I ever heard say it's huge and it's rouge. And he was huge. He was a big guy, wasn't he? I don't know if you remember him. Early days. Very, very intelligent, very interesting guy he was. How many spins then? Brad, I reckon Brad's done 100,000 at our live wheel. We've done 2 million. He must have done 1 in 20 the spins, mustn't he? I reckon I've done only half of that. Half of Brad's. 40, even 35, 40,000 spins of our live wheel here. Goodness gracious me. I did do the incredible 5 time on the 0, I suppose. One of the few things. I did walk into studio lighting and have the only time that we've had a spin with the wheel shaking. So, yeah, I've got 1 or 2 unique spins in my repertoire, my history. Hopefully a nice show reel of maybe the good, the bad and the indifferent. Maybe one we can show publicly and one we can't. Not that I'm fishing for anything here. Could be produced. The black 28 is the next place the ball finds a home in this spin. 28, high and even. Very much part of this one. Of the Voisin de Zero, and a couple of winners who may or may not be real people are on that winners list. Even numbers, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 in even numbers. I had the 9 out of 10 low numbers, 9 out of 10 even numbers already today. Anything can happen in the next spin, as we all know. There's a shard. There's a shard. I had a bit of an interesting experience in the shard. Yeah, I had a very interesting experience in the shard. Only about 5 weeks ago, I suppose. Yeah, things that happen in Bill Clinton's office also happen in a lady friend of mine's offices in the shard. About 23rd floor of the shard. Yeah. Happy days. And one thing for your bucket list ticked off another one, haven't we? Shard. Spin from number 28. Next sort of 0 on the wheel is where it went last time. We haven't seen any of 0 the neighbours. 0, 3, 26, 32, or 15, or even 19 up until now. Or 35 actually going all the way around. But we have now with the number 26, the 0 spiel. Goodness gracious me, she'd be an absolutely in around, wouldn't she? What's become of her? What's become of her, hopefully? Popping up a motorway bridge somewhere or something, you know? The spieler. Oh, awful. See, I quite like Gloucestershire. When I go to Chunk, I quite like Gloucestershire, but I suppose nothing's ever perfect, is it? Gloucestershire, a lovely place, but to spawn that awful creature, goodness gracious me. I think we definitely need to be sending that clip out publicly, don't we? Her wonderful audition. Even numbers. Ooh, look, 9 out of 9. Leo with a nice little win there. 3 number 12s, just 2 in the last few spins. Yeah, 9 times in the even numbers. 5 times in the same number. That is something else. That is something else. I have never known it other than when I've done it. So not in a casino I've worked in or an event I've done with people. You hear people say that they've seen it and say that they've done it, but I've never experienced it. Quintupede, whatever you want to call it, a 5 time on the same number. Other than that January 2012. So to achieve a 5 time on the same number is like 65 million to 1 or something, isn't it? Not that I'm one for doing the maths, not that I'm one for producing graphs and pie charts to prove my maths is right. I do it in my head. If I had a computer, I'd probably work it out myself as well. Yeah, so, 5 times the same number. Hey ho. 28 was my 6th spin, I remember. 5 zeros, followed by 28. I think 2 spins later went back in 0. Long time ago to remember. Spin time from number 12. Here we go. Well, well, well. Jason, if only he was here. Double carpet, 33. Didn't get a 10. Didn't get a full marquee. Even numbers. I've done a few, haven't I? I've done them all. Low, even. I mean, people wanted tier. 33. 36 split, if you know your French sections. Is the place for the ball to land. Yes, your favourite people to work with on a Sunday. Definitely Isla for me. The most fun. So particularly walking into studio lighting on a Sunday morning. An oft remembered but best not forgotten moments. Probably the funniest thing I've ever experienced when I've been at our live casino was the sight of Isla after walking to the studio lighting. You probably had to be there to be able to broadcast to our millions of viewers on a Sunday morning under such pressure was quite something for me, with Isla sitting on the floor shaking with laughter with tears rolling down her face. Happy memories. Got lots of happy memories of this place, and the other place we've worked. It's what you make, isn't it? Like what you make. 33 followed by number 1 on the history, and number 1 low odd and a red result. Number 1 is very much part of the Wolflands next door neighbours. Are we going to have a little run maybe of 9 or 10 odd numbers? Early doors, statistical analysis of the dozens and the columns. We're going to do this all day long. I'll be so retro. Columns wise, not I'm always retro. 5 in the first column, 6 in the second, 8 in the third, 5, 6, 8. Third column. Dozens wise, all about the first dozen, isn't it? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 first dozen numbers, 3 in the second, and 5 in the third. So middle dozen very quiet, first column very quiet, third column pretty good, first dozen. Oh, hottest, the hottest totty. So visited this casino, the hottest totty. We're in conversation for the next few spins. I've got 1 or 2 to think through here. Here we go from the number 1. Is a place the Wallace made a temporary home. Look at that, and 133 and 16, 33 and the 2 numbers either side of it. A bit of section spinning. Who thought I could be capable of doing that? 16 part of the tier. Just some I'm of course I'm doing it deliberately. Can now reveal. I always know where the ball's going to go next. Wish I did. Hottest totty we've had in the casino. I think I've come to before. The one I think the best, purely the best looking, attractive creature, person, individual that we've had working for us. That was Caroline C. Oh my giddy aunt, what an extraordinarily good-looking young lady she was. Not the worst, not the best personality, not bad at all. A bit northern, of course. Northern, isn't it? Yeah, Caroline C. Just purely something to look at while you're enjoying the fruits of the loins. Number 1, I should think, in all the time. I just think we'll have a pervy last day. That'll be a change, won't it? 13 follows, 16 under history, Jiu-Jitsu was insert power robots, ignore those 13 is by the Tier de Sunderland French section, did I say that? 13-16 split is a very nice way to play in those French sections. Yes, I think, Caroline C, she's the, quite a looker. So it was also very nice, but very small, was Lisa Leland, she, pint size, but a little bit of pocket rocket, good fun. Blimey. Should we go to the pub, mine? Don't know. Come on, let's go to the pub. Okay. Yeah, she was good fun back in the day, and lots and lots in between of all sorts of gorgeous creatures, of course. We've got the fireman with us. Oh, fireman. Great to have fireman on my last shift, fireman. You won't be seeing me again after today. Enjoy it while you can. Okay, the present pattern is for the first column numbers. First column number 11. Number 7 is that winning result part of the TS section. Low numbers are definitely pretty dominant. I've only done 5 high ones, certainly 5 third dozen numbers indeed today. Yes, good to see our old friend the fireman from Scotlandia, aren't you? So, and a man who enjoys his trips to Vegas and clearly enjoys the life of a bon viveur. It's good to have things in common with the players. But yes, Mr. Fireman, we are approaching the what's the word? I suppose the closing stages of our time here at the casino. For me, it's today. I won't be reappearing after today. I think I've been asked to later in the week, but I won't be doing any rescheduling in August. But today's a nice opportunity to be here. Actually, a nice opportunity to pop in, finish at 10, pop out in London with a couple of people, and clear my desk. End of an era. And this time is, for the second time, number 2, low and even, and a black result for number 2. Find that one as part of the Voisin de Zero French section. Just having a look at these lovely chips we've got here. We used to have 100 of these back in the day. We're down to 12, 24, about 50 left. I can't imagine where they've gone other than my home. Smart Life Casino chips. Yeah, a limited edition of 100. Oh, goodness me, about 70. I think these were commissioned by... They were, weren't they? Little glasses, starred in Danger Mouse for some years. Couldn't be trusted. Penfold. Who remembers Penfold? Our blimey, our erstwhile head of production. Penfold. He commissioned those, and they make very nice key rings. And if anybody needs one, do let me know, and I'll get you the one in the post while stocks last. $25 is following number 2. $25 following 2. continues its journey. 17, 34, 6, 27, 13, 36, 11, 30, 8, 23, 10, 5, 24, 16, 33, 1, 20, 14, 31, 9, 22, 18, 29, 7, 28, 12, 35, 3, 26, 0, 32, 15, 19, 4, 21, back into 2. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you recount the numbers in the let wheel in their order that they are. Now, I'd like to see somebody else do that in the same speed. A few people could. Probably Bradley Hall is here later on. Maybe Gorgeous Amina, who worked with us for a few years. She might be able to do that. Maybe Roisin. Nobody else. I think anybody else I know. We've all got talents. They're very small, they're very rare, but we've all got them. Here's the big long list of players for the next spin. Fantastic stuff. And the last result was the number 23. Yes, we have a nice little stock of these Smart Life Casino chips here. The last sort of 15 stock, and obviously anybody who's happy to produce a show reel or two and just be a good old boy is more than welcome to one. All we need is a postal address and postcode. Say I'm up in Manchester next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A very, very pale shadow of me will be in Manchester even by Saturday, to be quite honest. It's going to be filthy. Yeah, another odd number has been spun, number 13. 13 twice today. 2, 5, 13, 16, 4. We've been found twice. Number 12 has been found 3 times. Really nice. A remarkable layout finish, wasn't it? It was alleged by the great stirrer. But 16 didn't get spun one in time. Right? But we did a lot less spins in those days. We did. But wasn't it better with 3-minute spins, or was it worse? Probably for you players, I'd suggest a minute to win it is about enough, isn't it? Certainly, should we have been not managed by complete twats, we've been looking to get our spin times down to, I did say that, get our spin times down to about 40 to 45 seconds in the ensuing months. But Lions led by, let's complete that front. First World War. Spin time, win time from 13. Joins 12 was the most spunniest number. The most spunniest number. That's a new word for you. Spunniest Spunny Most and Spunny Most Spun. Number 4 is that latest win result for you play. So loads of changes going to be in life. Sold my house. Yeah, sold it. Off, moving. Six weeks or so. Not quite sure where I'm moving to. Won't be moving very far, but yeah, and then reinvesting in other things. Yes, lots happening. We're investing quite a lot though into the Sevens Casino Nights business, which is doing double the trade it was in 2014 and 30% more trade than it was in 2015, which means it's happy days. But a very detailed analysis of my website's performance indicates that there is room still for quite a lot of improvement, so that improvement we shall make. Yes, life never stays the same. Here's your spin from 4. Spinner's got a couple of winners there. Number 20, middle column, 20 part of the French section. Only a couple of the orphelins to go. Actually, 31-34 have yet to be found by my good self. I'd say it's a whole hour and more of Martinovic to put up with, and that'll be the last time you'll see me for a whole hour. Maybe we are ticking off these little landmarks. Then half an hour tranches through the day. It'll be Bradley Hall. Yes, the Bradley Hall, joining us at 4 o'clock. We'll do 30 minutes each from 4 until my extremely last spin at 10 o'clock, when I'll be departing henceforth into the great blue yonder, never to be seen again, and Bradley will look after tables between 10 and 12 in a nice little 2-hour, maybe swan song stint of his own. I know we're trying very hard to get Roisin and Jason into the studio in the next day or two for that final little au revoir to you all. The spin is number 29. We're going to do it 5 more times for a 6th timer. Just like it's done the best. Number 29. 6th timer. 29 by the middle column, part of the high odd and the black results. So I wonder what the cost of a Saturn roulette wheel would be. I wonder what the market value of a mint condition Saturn roulette wheel would be. I wonder if anybody out there could do a lot of research, which I haven't gone into, for a definitive market value for a Saturn roulette wheel. I mean, finding one of these beautiful black beauties is very rare in such a condition. I wonder what the market value of one of those would be. Answers on a text message. As soon as you can find out, to me, care of 0315. Here we go. Last couple of spins were 23, and now 36. So high numbers, did a bit of catch up the last 4 spins, indeed 6 of the last 8 spins. I mean, high ones. It's been chatting to our erstwhile head of production, former head of production, who's still with us, Mr. V, top man, about all sorts of stuff, about how we can acquire a Saturn roulette wheel. Obviously it needs discussion with the people who own it. If I owned what those people owned, I wouldn't really worry about one Saturn roulette wheel. If I had 80 people doing forex trading for me and owned a number of companies, and was one of the 10 richest families in the country, I'd worry about a Saturn roulette wheel. I think I'd say, oh, that boy, he's been very good for us over the years. But you can but dream, can't you? You can but dream. Market value, a mint condition Saturn roulette wheel, of which there will be footage on WhatsApp from myself later in the day. Hopefully to follow. Like a win from this next spin will follow. Here we go. Okay, pair number is number 15 on this occasion. 15 is a first timer. 15, it's a low odd and a black result. Number 15, top white under 0. I must maybe do a little video tour of our building here, just for those who are unaware of things. I wonder if we can. It's like when I'm reminded of when West Ham United played their last game at their stadium a few months ago, because they moved to the Olympic Stadium, aren't they? And apparently people were just lifting things, they were taking signs and taking bits and pieces as bits of memorabilia from the iconic football stadium. Now, these aren't really iconic studios, but I wonder what can be lifted. I'm getting a mischievous mind on me at the moment. Here's a spin from 15. Number 17 has followed number 15 onto history. 17 twice today, yes. The hawk is not normally a bird known for picking over the carcasses of things. I don't really think so, the hawkster. But we'll see if we can, find something interesting. There's all sorts of very unusual paraphernalia, of course, that goes along with any business, actually. And our accounts team, I know, are in next week for a few days, and as they blooming better happy, it's quite appreciated in paper market, although my need is not as desperate as some. Yes, a little check around. Collecting bits of memorabilia from places. That's gracious me. I like the old cloth. You said a cloth that had the logo on it. It was a purple cloth, am I right in saying? Is there a purple cloth in it? It had a logo on it. From the good old bad old days. I think it's the same table for me. I may be wrong. There's your winners, number 2. Every good number 1 deserves a good number 2. Here's your winning result, number 2 then. Good numbers are 2, 4, 12, numbers, and even numbers in dozen for you. Yes, 3 different bays apparently. We've never had a good blackjack bays as far as I can remember. What was it? Valerie used to use. Was it the same bays back in the day on channel 870? Yeah. Rather unique blackjack crowd, I should say. Val was the pick of them. Imagine that. Val. The biggest foghorn ever worked with us? Maybe yes, maybe no. That 33 is your next result. Number 33 high numbers, odd ones and black results in third column and third dozen. The worst place you could have had a chip today since I began. Goodness me, it's just about an hour ago. Just about an hour ago, isn't it? Is the corner placement 31, 35. That incorporates 31, 32, 34, 35, and I've done none of them. None of those 4 have been found. A pretty poor one. Would also be the 7-11 corner. 7-11 corner has only featured 1 win for number 7, nothing else. A good chip placement, 1-5 corner. 1-5 corner. That one has been found 9 times so far today. I will see if my statistical analysis matched up to the official one. It's good to have our own statistician with us today, and well, we could do it a bit more often, really, couldn't we, over the years? Too busy out dogging. It's time for a spin. Yeah, I said that. Time for a spin from 33. Following 33-16, next door neighbours, Jitsu and Wazat. Of course, I'm going to have new next door neighbours soon. Goodness gracious, they're quite posh, my next door neighbours on both sides. One side are on holiday about 7 months of the year. I think they're a great believer in equity release, I think is what they do. And who can blame them? Who can blame them? Good on them, I think. And on the other side, they're just minted. Yes, and yes. And always on holiday, both sides, so it's been quite a luxury for me to admire. But I think I'm going to try and find a nice, not too secluded barn conversion to live in. That's what I fancy doing. But I don't want to be too far out of the way. And I'm intending in my next few months to do quite a lot of working from home. Quite a lot of 1 or 2 new businesses to discuss. Investing time and cash. What one of them will be? Ideas, anybody? Okay, payout number this time is 11. 11 is a low odd red result. Low odd red result? Yeah, let's call it red. Low odd black result. And the runner very much part of the 10-11 split is where you would find it. in the last spin. So they were thinking Brad 150,000 spins. Goodness, I suppose he may have. Brad has probably averaged 10 plus sessions here every month for 9 years. Oh my life! So Brad would have done over 100 months here, wouldn't he? Over 100 months. How many months of the 100 plus months I have been on the roster? That's an interesting question. I'm guessing only about 50 or 60. Yeah, I've spent quite a lot of time in exile, you know. Yeah, that doesn't drag me out. Oh, go back. And when I come back, I quite enjoy it. Prussian, good luck to you. Here is a spin from 11 for you. Win for the spin goes to number 31. My yard and the black result of 31, very much part of the Orphelin French section, and we've finally got one at corner 31 to 35 corner. Yeah, all these different things that we've seen come and go. The different games. What was your favourite oddball game that we had? Oddball roulette Zal that we opened temporarily over the years. I just like the main table roulette, this one, I must admit. Blackjack's okay, but blackjack just gets infiltrated a little bit by that chap who hopefully hasn't topped himself. He will be on suicide watch, I do believe. Poor chap. He may even leave his house and get a bit of a life in the near future. May even stop his manufacture of t-shirts. Awful scenes, giving you a better life, but no, be a little bit more kind to your fellow man and give them things to do. Parents, carers. Spin time from 31. 15 for the second time with your winning result. It's just to showcase your handling skills. It's wonderful things. 15, 8 spins ago we last saw it. Second 12, so quiet. I'm going to do that statistical analysis of comms and dozens again in just a moment. I'll just do it in just a moment. Yeah, we'll do it the next spin. Do a little sack from the sands. It's definitely caught up the second dozen a little bit and the third dozen a tiny bit because the first dozen was way ahead. First time we did them. I don't imagine we will never ever now see times the like of the days of Mr. Jemish back in the day. Funny guy, funniest guy I've seen. But he's someone met him I know the other day. Met him the other day. Said he's the ravages of time have not been as kind to Jemish as they have to other people. A bit harsh, I thought, but that's just what was commented to me. So he's. The ageing process has crept up on him rather more quickly than on one or two other people, like Jason, like a year older. Time for a spin of Rolfan, our old friend. Good to see you in the game. Win it from 15 for you. Out central is the number 5 this time around. 5 doing well. 5 with 3 winning spins, along with 2, along with 4, and along with 12. First dozen central. We'll do those sacks and the Saturn. First dozen. How many times we've seen it? 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. Am I right? First dozen. Second dozen. 5, 7, 10, 13, 13, 17, 13. Third dozen a lot quieter. 3, 5, 6, 8, 10. 17, 13, 10 is what I'm saying are the figures for the dozen. 17 the first, 13 the second, 10 the third. So first dozen is the place to be. Rolfa, very, very nice to have your company with us from Slovakia. And nice to say goodbye to one or two of our regular players. I've had a couple of chats with Rolfa over the years on the blackjack, and won't be doing so again. Time for a spin, time for a win for you. Let's get you a good day, Rolf, and start it from 5. And Rolf got onto the winners list this time. Lovely, lovely. Number 8, first time we've seen 8. Low numbers, even ones, and black results for number 8. We find it as part of the white under 0 French section. 5-8 split, if you know about those picture bet placements. We've talked to them. We talked to them once or twice over the years. Columns today. Columns 5, 7, 10, 13 in the first. That's pretty average. Second, I think, is doing well. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 13, 16 unofficially, 5, 7, 8, 12. So pretty even. First and third column very even, second a little bit better. So really the only remarkable thing to say is that the third dozen has been rather quiet. I think during my my last first session with you, it's all about the last time you did things. Spin time from number 8, here we go. Paying you out this time on the number 16. 16, the low even and a red result. I find it's part of the TIA section. Twice in recent times for 16, and fairly good run actually for low numbers. 8 out of 10 in the low numbers in recent times for you. That number history and marquee tells you where the ball has gone. And if only I could tell you where it's going to go next. Today of all days, I'd love to tell you where the ball was going to go next. We never know, players, never know. All this nonsense, this poppycock that is spoken about. Oh yeah, you croupiers know where the ball's going. Really now. Every wheel's different. Every wheel's different. Oh, mind a starburst wheel. The starburst wheel seems a very nice one. But yeah, I do admire on this little Black Beauty. We'll get some filming done of it a bit later on, and I'm thinking 2,500 would be market value. What do we think? About 2005? Be nice to get that from, wouldn't it? Be nice to keep it though as well. What do you think? Have it in my new lounge. Make it a coffee table. Red 32. Red 32. First time for that one. I'm scattering it around a little bit. Unlike me, never done that sort of thing in my life. I scattered it about a little bit. Never been involved in any dogging adventures or anything like that either. Well, yeah, just the one. Just the one. Yeah, just the one. Unplanned, with somebody walking their dog, unlike other people. Rolfan, good to have you in the game. Minimum bet on this table, 25 cents, 25 pence. Chips. Maybe today's the day to belatedly have a game. Have a player's name that I've never seen before, who we know it is. Have a little game. Have a little deposit. Have a little win. Withdraw it quickly, though. Spin time from 32. Two of the last 3 spins, 3 of the last 9 spins, and 5 times today. Whoop, whoop. Rolfan, like in your style. 15 on the number for you. Or 30 on the split, where the equivalent of 540 lovely winning chips into your account with the number 16 as that latest winning result. Any little patterns? No, had a good run of odd numbers 4, good run of even numbers 4. Very little else to inform you about, but I do inform you about is at 40 minutes time. I'll be popping away for a little bit of a snack, I think. A bit of a snack. I was well behaved last night. I had no events to attend. I had events working, but not that I had to attend or even put away last night. Very lucky. So hence, I was able to take it easy, but just wasn't feeling it last night. You know, sometimes you just don't. So I watched boxing at home, went to sleep. A lot of people in my house doing lots of illegal things during the course of the night. Kicked a few this morning, but not involved myself. Not involved. Getting old? Don't think so. Black 29 is the next place we're getting you all paid out on, and look at you all from 30 on the number this time. Whoopity whoop whoop. Well done, 16. Followed by 29 on the number history there, part of the middle column. High and odd and a black result for you. Yeah, with 3:22 in the afternoon. We are here in the UK. Last day of July, last day of the 7th month of 2016. Where has the time gone? It was the 5th month of 2007, I believe. Yeah, 5th month 2007, when the very, very first ball was ever spun at this casino. I think it was May 2007, pretty sure it was. And what a roller coaster ride, I suppose you'd say it's been. A roller coaster ride. I'm privy to a reasonable amount of information about what's been going off and on over the years, and amazing scenes, quite an amazing story. I'm not quite sure it'd make a great book, but it'd make a good 30-minute show. The highs and the lows, the ups and the downs. Hopefully a big high for you players today with lots of lovely wins. Let's get another one from 29. Order result number 1 is part of our Orphelon frame section. Very fitting to spin the number 1, as our number 1 is going to join you at 4 o'clock. Fresh-faced and ready to rock and roll at 4 o'clock will be fantastic young Bradley. Bradley, been here the longest. Bradley. Bradley, 9.5 years of high-class entertainment from Bradley. But he's retiring as well, because we're all getting too old for it all. 100 years old we are, I think, today, between us and on the studio gaming floor, more or less. We'll have to add it up in a minute. I might be 10 out. Time for a spin from 1. Red 19 follows, black 17, red 19. High numbers, odd numbers, and part of the Weiss and Dessert first time I found that on for the day. Yes, wonderful news, young Bradley, 9.5 years young at this casino, will be joining you in just about half an hour's time. Big bike ride just south of the river apparently today. Maybe part of the reason why it took me a little bit longer to get into central London than it normally does, but you know, wasn't very stressed about it. Didn't tend to get very stressed about most things. 4 odd numbers on the spin. See what I did there? The last 4. We'll see where the next one goes. It'll start its journey from the number 19, and I will wish you luck as we go to the wheel. Okay, back into that low odd red result number 1. Lots and lots of low numbers, not so many high numbers indeed. Just been confirmed to me, yeah, very, very low number heavy. First, what's that, hour and 25 minutes for you today? It's a 12 o'clock closer today on the live casino gaming floor. And it's a very exclusive band of croupiers for you. You have to be above a certain age limit, which I won't reveal to you, to be able to be a croupier with us today. And only 2 of us qualify on the casino gaming floor. So it's myself and it's young Bradley looking after tables. I open the show at 2 and Bradley will actually close the show at 12 o'clock. So it's a restricted hours, but it's definitely a quality over quantity Sunday. I think you'd agree. Well, that's a little run of 6 odd numbers. We've had 2 9 out of 10s, haven't we, today already? Got to 6 then. It's not impossible. 16 to 1. Number 35 it is. That's your latest winning result. First time we've found it. And it's very fun. The cold part of the wheel is my kind of... If I'm going to bet on 2 numbers next door to each other, it'd be 18 and 22, because 22 was once a lucky number of mine. And number 18 is its next door neighbour. They're 2 numbers I haven't found so far that are next door to each other. 10 and 24, of course. Not next door neighbours, number 5's between them, but blowing close. But they're both missing. I haven't seen number 30 either. I haven't seen number 3, I haven't seen number 21, I haven't seen number 34. So a few stats gurus to concentrate on during the next few hours. We'll keep it a bit fun, keep entertaining all sorts of reminiscences. I do like a reminisce at the casino, and today I've got a good excuse to do that. I just don't. Well, Leo winner, Leo 22222. 18 is where the ball falls. That little cold area of the wheel. 18 and 20 the last 2 spins. There they are. Yeah, loads of those changes. Just saying to young Bradley as we just cross into the studio going for those changes for all of us actually in our lives. And yeah, definitely for me, moving and investing and travelling and all kinds of events going off. I always think it's you always regret the things you don't do, so you better try and do a few things that you've never tried before. So that's going to be the crux of the next 6 months. But I'm not really that keen to move. I'm not going to move very far. I'm going to move about 5 to 10 miles if I get my way. How far is the ball going to move in the next spin is the question. For Hanson 18, we now have. We hadn't seen its next door neighbour, number 22. Maybe that's the next spot for the ball to fall. We'll find out as I let it go on its journey from 18 right about now. Well, a number we hadn't seen, number 10, we've now seen the last 2 spins. Number 10, bottom of the wheel, 5 and 10, 2 low numbers together. The only place on your roulette wheel that you will find 2 low numbers are numbers 5 and 10 at the bottom of the wheel. Yes, spoke about my firstborn daughter, goodness gracious me. She's had a good week. She had 10 days in Italy, and she came home for a day, and then she's flown out to somewhere I'm pretty sure that Brad knows very well. She's flown out to Denmark for a wedding. So she is certainly enjoying her summer break. And 15 years of age. Who'd have thought that? Where has that time gone? Time to let the ball start its next journey from number 10. Wish you luck. Here we go. Right, next one to get you all paid out on is number 35, twice on the history of 35. We hadn't seen 35 until a few spins ago. We hadn't seen 18, we hadn't seen 10. So hoovering up missing numbers. Not that I'm a great one for carrying that sort of thing. I like to have a very hot number. I like to have a number that I can point you in the direction, so that's the one today. And today, so far, it's number 16. However, its next door neighbours, 16, are 33. I've only seen that twice, and 24 not seen at all. So I can't say I've got a hot area of the wheel, a hot spot on the wheel for you. Number 1 with 3 or 4 spins are doing well. The corner, 1-5 corner, all been found 3 times. That's your best chip placement with me today. Corner placement, 1-5, 12 times. The split, 21-24. And the chip placement is the worst one with me. Not seeing those two numbers, 21 and 24, today at all. Time to let the ball do its stuff again. Start its journey from 35. Wish you luck. Here we go. Black 4 is your next win result. Black numbers, the last 4. Number 4. For the 4th time. Here we go. First column. It's in the ones under 0. 21 and 19. Surround it on your roulette wheel. Yes, Bradley taking over at the top of the hour. And how many spins has Brad done? We'll see if we can get Brad to work it out for himself. How many spins at the live casino here has Bradley done? I'm very much guesstimating my own figure as being about 35, 40, 45,000, I don't know, spins of a roulette wheel. I think 35 to 40,000 would be as much as I've done here. How many has Brad done? You can get Brad to work how many spins he's done. We've worked out, we reckon we'll say it's 2 million spins have been made at the live casino. And how many of them has Brad done? I'll ask him if he can work it out for himself. I don't know if he can. Time for a spin, time for a win from the number 4, starting its journey from there. Here we go. Leo, winner. Number 27 is the place the ball fell for you. 27 high hard red result and very much part of the tier section. Tier de Salandra. The entire middle column's been done. 2 numbers in the first column and the quiet one really looks like the third. 4 numbers missing in the third column. Yet to find for you. Well, at the top of the wheel here, the 0, my signature number, I suppose. My signature spin number here at the live casino with my 5-timer there. A few years ago. It is a few years ago now, isn't it? Olympics were just up and coming, and the Olympics are up and coming now. Is it this week they start, or next week? There's not a lot of... Obviously, it's very different, because the last Olympics were in London. We had a big build-up, all the excitement, so to speak, and all the anxiety about the Olympics, actually. Would it work? But this year, a bit more low-key about the Olympics. It's kind of creeping up on us. Are you a bit of a fan of the Olympics? My daughter has a great ambition to appear in the Junior Olympics and then the main Olympics. It's her ambition, it's her dream. It's one her father never got close to achieving, I can tell you. No, not even the drinking Olympics. Here comes your spin. Right, next one to pay out on is number 28, 24, 27, 28. The last 3 spins. You can't bet on all of those 3 numbers other than high numbers. That's the only way you can bet on all of those 3, isn't it? And we'll do it again in about 37 seconds time. So Brad is limbering up in the green room. Brad spends a lot of time by the beach these days. He's a bit of a beach hut merchant, isn't he? He loves it down on the south coast, and I can't blame him. I'm not really a massive fan of I don't mind the beach, but in England the beach is a bit cold and a bit windswept, and it's a bit full of boring old tourists. So not for me. Nice to visit, not nice to live. I couldn't live any further from the sea, really. I can see the centre of England from the back of my house. The furthest point from the sea, on the back of my house, yeah. Middle Englander, that's me. Here's a spin from 28. Okay, the ball has found a home for the first time for the day into Marmite number, the 0, the Marmite number of, rightly or wrongly, I think wrongly, been referred to in a previous job, not that many years ago, like 10 years ago. It was known as Marmite Martin. No, I thought it was really harsh. People said, oh, I love him or we hate him. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? A bit harsh. Why would you hate anybody? Not a passion I have very much hate for. There's people you laugh at, you dislike, you're a little bit less than fond of. Hatred doesn't do any good at all anyway, except to walk around feeling angry all the time, then, don't you? What good does that do? The only thing I'm angry at today is the fact that this beard, which you probably can't see too well, hopefully you can't see on screen, a little bit grey in the beard, look. What's going on there? There's stuff you can buy, isn't there? But that'd be a step too far. Time for a spin. Time for a win for you from the 0. Here we go. Good luck. If I rather see what memory serves me right, I think the first number I found today was number 9, and the last number I found for you so far has been number 9 as well. The Awful and French section, low numbers on ones and red results. Red number 9 is where the ball's from. Yeah, lucky old daughter of mine, yes, over in Denmark for a wedding, but not so lucky in the near future. She's got a bit of an issue with her wrist. She broke her wrist, and naughty, and the hospital said it was okay. Said, oh, you can take the cast off, you'll be fine now. It wasn't fixed, so sadly there's a bit of a gap between the bones. It hasn't healed properly, and it needs fixing quite urgently. So she's got a bit of an operation up and coming. Bless her, having opened up, cleaned up, a little bit of a bone graft from here put into there, and then screwed back together again to get her wrist back into good order. It's her left wrist, so thankfully she's fairly right-handed. It's not the biggest disaster, but will affect her skating. Unable to skate for 9 months or so, no British Championship from her this year. What a pity for her. Right, players, on that happy note, here's your spin from 9. Here we go. Only seen 9 twice, only seen 7 twice. Number 7, between 28 and 29. The wheel is in low order red results, just like the number 9 that preceded it. Yeah, high numbers. A bit of a lack of high numbers then. 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20. 22 numbers, as far as I can tell, have been high numbers. 22. Low numbers have scored 9, 11, 12, 14, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23, 25, 26, 30, 33, 36, 39. So very, very much it is a day of low numbers, numbers 1 to 18. Simple way to play, outside chances, but the most effective, I think, way to play today. Low numbers, 1 to 18. Simple way to win. Red first card number, not 7, 25 this time. Again, a number only twice today. 25, part of the White Under Zero, but only just. Number 17 is next door neighbour. Part of the Orphelin French section. I've got a bit of an eye on the golf today. One of those games I don't bet very often, but there's a lot of experts in the world of betting, and golf is one that one or two people make a very big profit on. I've kept an eye on one or two of them. And just for a bit of interest, I've followed their selections in this weekend's golf. The USPGA over in America. And one of my players, I've backed on 4 of them, but one of them, 180 to 1 odds, I'll have you know, 5 times the number on the layout. Well, he was only 14 to 1 this morning. It's a slim chance, but it's a win chance for me, so I'll keep an eye on him. His name is Grillo, Grillo, so it's come on the grill app. Unlikely, but I'll keep an eye on the golf during the course of play, and if I look very, very chirpy later in the day, you'll know he's going well. Winning combination players will be the number 12, low and even, and a red result. Number 12, we'll find it's part of the White Under Zero, low results. Number history is fairly even, but overall say today, low results have definitely taken precedence. Goodness gracious me, look at the time. Look at the time, it's only 5 minutes till the hour of 4, which means that, gracious me, I will never again do a whole hour on a gaming floor at this casino, because it's 30-minute tranches from now on. A bit of a dinner break, bit of a run around, catch up, phones, messages, WhatsApps, cricket, business, things that I've promised to do today that I haven't been able to do today. Get some food in, eat it on my next break. A hectic, for me, 30 minutes, hopefully a nice relaxing 30 minutes in the company of Brad for you. But a couple more spins from me, maybe 3 more spins from me, before we have that little change over. Time for another win, time for another spin. We'll start this journey for you at number 12. Okay, 24 follows 12, maybe 36 next one. 3 ends up a dozen. It's 24, third column. Product tier section of your number 24. But yes, golf. Gorillo. They're trying to play 2 rounds of golf in one day. Quite how they do that, I have no idea. They had a lot of bad weather. Yes, if the bad weather continues, I know they're going to tend to finish on Monday, so I'll keep a bit of an eye on the golf. That's something else to do on my break is to set my phone up so I've got the live updating scores on the golf. We of course have our sports section. Get the live casino top of the screen. Is a tab called the sports tab behind there. You will find betting odds on a variety of sports and events that I can tell you. Lots of betting markets and lots of events in lots of countries. And I will talk about a lot more of those later in this restricted Sunday. 2 till 12 today for us. Another even third column number. It's been fairly quite fairly, only been found twice. Number 6 for you. Number 6, probably Orphalands. All the orphans have been spun except for 34. 34, which I often comment. I think it's a number that gets forgotten. Here are the players the next spin. Leo, good to have you with us. Yasmin Jampi, Jitsu, Wazat, and Serp. Familiar to us. As the backdrop, that's London. Not too far from us in downtown central London. And never really spent a lot of time working in London in my life, other than when I've been servicing the casino. So lots of friends in the capital. And a capital chap is just to my right. He'll be taken over from me in about 10 seconds' time. Brad seemed to think that he doesn't like living in London anymore. He wants to live by the seaside, which sounds like a decent enough idea to me. Seaside in England for 4 months a year, seaside abroad for 8 months a year would be my choice, and I'll leave you with Brad for the next hour or so. Half an hour. All right, let's spin it from number 6.
There you are, very good afternoon and welcome back to the game. My name's Brad, with you now for the next 30 minutes. Thank you very much to our Martin. Hopefully he's been lucky for you. Hopefully he's been keeping you entertained. I'm going to be here with you now until midnight. So 8 hours, there's plenty of more spins to come today. Number 36 is Martin's last result. Our old Rouge and Rouge. Did we have winners? I think we did. I think Jitsu managed to get some chips back. Hopefully it was a good win. There, Jitsu. Let's have a look. Coming down to 10 seconds. Let's confirm any final bets. Good luck. We're spinning this time from number 36. Good luck. There we are, 27's our win number. Good job, Rohan. Welcome back to the game. What's that? Also looking good. Is that good? 468. Hopefully, that's a good win there with number 27, my first number out. Red and odds, third dozen, third column. Ooh, your tier. Once again, now I'm deciding to choose a colour of chip to play today. Martin's gone for the yellow. I would choose green, but then it looks a bit like Celtic. It would be a little bit Celtic. It's a Glasgow football team. No colours. As I say, a lot of pubs actually. A lot of pubs in Glasgow. No colours allowed. And so yes, I've not many colours today. I'll choose something neutral. How about the orange? Okay. Welcome back, Leo. Hello there, Leo. Welcome back to the game. Who else is joining us? Jitsu's back on this one, as is Yasmin 30. Hello, Yasmin. Right. Put one of our chips down there, number 27. Let's go back to the wheel and spin from there. Spinning from 27. Goodbye.